Hi people, good almost evening. I don't know what time it is, and I don't care also. I only care about my father's time. My father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. It's all set up like this, and I don't know any better or it is. I like to talk about things you do not see, you do not know, you don't want to know, you don't want to see, you don't want to hear, you don't want to learn, you will never get it. I like to talk about commercials. Very, very important. Commercials. You can find it everywhere in this world. And it's really, really, really creepy. So, your TV and your computer screen are the black mirrors. This is where the magic begins. You know? The magic begins on your black screen TV or your black screen computer screen. That's where it all begins. There you can get everything. Everything what you like and everything what you don't like, your eyes gonna know and see it. And your head gonna spell it out. Or gonna spin. Because you will go deeply in it. So watch out for commercials. And now you will say, then I better don't watch TV? Or I cannot go on the computer anymore? Look at my screen? For you, that will be the best, yes. If you don't want to know the things I know, then please don't go. But if you want to know the things and you want something good with it for your own life, because your own life is hanging on a line the day you are on the internet, you know, because my father don't like it when you go naked on the internet and show your dick and all these kind of things, and you send your dick pictures to your friends and all this kind of things. You know, my father do not like it. And I know many people do this. And many people are behind it. They are not even the one you think they are. It's happening all over the world, many, many times. But you people are blind and doing this. That's crazy, right? Yesterday I saw something with catfish. You know, these people do have problems because they lying to each other and give each other another name and all this kind of things. And then the truth come, you know. This is happening all over the world. Many, many times. I cannot count it. So many times it will happen. But watch out for commercials. And then I will say, watch out for things what can make you crazy. And this can be in a news program or something, you know, or in colors. or in what people on the news use, like, yeah, I do not have a crystal ball. Know who these people are who talk like this. I do not have a crystal ball. Or showing you the 666 sign, but secretly. They do it secretly. You understand? One icon. And when there comes one eye, you know already you are on devil's playground, because you saw one eye of the devil and two eyes of God. You understand? So I try to wake you up in any way. I got lots of things to say, and it is hidden in any corner. These kinds of things I'm telling you is the real stuff, is the real shit. And you will go in it, deeply in of it. You understand? That's why I want you to watch out for the black screen, the media, and all this kind of lying types. There's a lot going on. We are on devil's playground, and if you watch this, you must be with God. You need protection. And now you think, yeah, I'm gonna watch it anyway because I do not listen to you. Hey, you don't have to. You can do your own thing. Do it. You know? But it's a warning for you. I warn you, folks. I warn the whole world about these things I'm telling you are real. And they are very secret. And they are busy on a secret way. And you don't know nothing about the hand signs, about the eye, about the colors, about the numbers, and all these kind of things. It got everything to do with the devil. And also this one eye. You know, this one eye is your camera. So don't go on camera, because you are on devil's playground. And you are not alone. There are many people watching at you, and there are many demons on that moment you click on the camera. You understand? And it is so easy to make you crazy in your head, in the things you see. It's true, folks. These are commercials. And they do it on a hidden way. But you see everything in it. You see the devil himself. You see the words of the devil. You see the eye of the devil. You see everything. Everything of the devil is in commercials. And for me it's so easy to see it. But you people who do not know, and these are legions, many, they don't know, but they go for it. You know? I see it and I directly think, oh yeah, that is that, and that is that, you know? But other people do not think that way. So it will go into your mind, and it will go around. And this will make dreams out of you, or hallucinate, or whatever. It got everything to do with this mind control thing. And it's true, folks. It's like I tell you. I told you also many times about this. Please, you need to be with God to watch TV and go to the internet and know what you do. Know what you show, what you let see to millions of people if it is not billions. And these are not millions, and you know, folks, because we are with billions. And billions are watching. I hope this will wake you up a little bit more. Like Pizzagate and all this kind of stories are real, folks. Are real with Brommerfiets and all this kind of shit. This is the real deal. People who go on the floor and worship the devil and all this kind of shit. It's real, folks. It's no joke. It's the real stuff. And you will get to see painful things. But you don't know that it is painful. It is a psycho road into your mind. Psycho, you come crazy. And spiritual, you come crazy. And it's true, folks. What you see is what you learn. What you don't see, you don't know. Right? Because I speak in the words always the truth. That's why I can speak so well. I do it together with my Father God. Before my Father God did come, I know nothing. I never did speak about these things, that's for sure. You know? I only did speak on the internet and did listen on the internet to Beyoncé and all these witches. I did know nothing. I did listen music, I was dancing on it. But I thought in myself, what am I doing? I'm dancing and why? Why can I not be calm when I start to hear the beat? The beat is also a magical thing. You know? Magic start to happen. Because you hear the beat and you begin to move and things start to happen and you don't think about it, but it starts to happen. You understand? It's the same with sex. It's the same thing with sex. Dancing is like sex, you know? And sex is like dancing. You hear the beat and it starts. You hear someone moaning and it starts. You see a naked girl or wife or woman and it starts, right? You love it, you like it, you need it, you want it, you take it. And that's how it is, folks. You cannot control yourself anymore. Now tell me I'm wrong. This is only for the people who do not like music, who do not like sex, who do not like girls. You understand? For those it don't count. And that's a good thing. So when I did start to learn about this, I throw away all my music. I told my Father God, this music makes me move in the wrong way. I don't want it. I want to be an easy young boy. Movies with porn, it makes my dick hard. And I thought, I don't want a hard dick. It's not even my own will. I don't want to move on the music. It's not my own will. But the magic is in it. You understand? So you do not have another choice anymore. So you will start to do these things. It's what the eyes give. It's what the mind learns. It is what you will do. Because your mind is telling you, you hear music, you need to do something, man. And this mind is telling you, come on, man, dance, man. And you're gonna move and do the things. You see a nice girl, and the mind say, come on, man, jerk yourself, become horny, do it. It's true, eh, folks? This is what you people are. You understand? You are not controllable anymore in that way. And the devil knows. So the devil use beautiful girls. Are it really girls? Hey, I don't care. I don't care. There are people who say, yeah, the wife of Trump is a man. I don't care. When they start to kill people, I start to care. You understand? I don't care about that shit what they do and what they say. If they start to kill people, then I start to care. Because that's what I don't want. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to learn of it. But I learn of it, you know. I see Michael Jackson die. He come back. What? I see people dead under a blanket, moving around. Huh? Yeah, come on, folks. That is that, and you never move no more. You are not a chicken. You are a human being. And better understand, when your head goes off directly, you do nothing. It's finished. It is because the chicken is little. So the chicken do still think that he lives, but his head is already off. That's why you see chicken run away. But with a human being, your head is off, you fall down. It's finished. You don't move around anymore. It's directly done. And I can tell you why. Your mind, you do have now, is really your soul. You understand? That's why you did get a mind. To think, to learn, to see, to hear, to feel, to eat, to drink. To understand what you're eating, drinking, seeing, feeling, hearing, and learning. There is where your soul is. That's why when your head go off, it is directly done. You just fall down. You don't run around. It's finished, folks. Your head go off, so you need time to go out of your mind and to the place where you belong. And that's the truth. That's how it is. And it must go quickly. God did think about everything. God thought, if people die so quickly, there must be a chance that the head needs some room, that the spirit will go out of it. You folks are perfect, you understand? But you don't see yourself that way. But you were all made perfect here on earth. You are a perfect species. But to find out how perfect you are, it takes time. The day that God did come, I started to understand. Wow! I told my Father God, I think I did 5% of my brains. I did use 5% of my brains, nothing more, nothing less, maybe 4. When God did come, everything did go open. And I thought, really? Really? Did I miss this all? For real, folks, you can do so much more with your mind, with your brains. But you use almost nothing of it. Only the things you know you use. But there are so many things you do not know. You can learn about it. And you can learn it easy. But you need to find God. The day that God did come, I did not find God. God found me. That's my problem, you understand? It's my problem that God did find me and I did not find God. That's for me a big problem. You understand? It's the same thing with Jezebel spirit. I do love Jezebel spirit things. You understand? But I don't want it. I don't want it. I did ask my father already, Father God, can you make my manhood feel less? Really, this far I go already. Because for me, I don't want to jerk off anymore. I walk with God and I think it's a dirty thing. I don't want it. But God did not tell me, yeah, you cannot jerk yourself off anymore. It will not happen, you walk with me now. No, God did say nothing. You know, it's in me. I don't want it. And if God did not want it, then God gonna tell me. Because I really walk with God. And God think it's not such a big problem. It's the feeling in the people. It belongs to it. But I don't want it anymore. I want to quit this indirectly. But to fight with Jezebel spirit is the most difficult thing I ever did and ever will do. And as long I do have feelings, Jezebel spirit gonna win. Jezebel spirit gonna win. Folks, I'm walking with God. For me, it's another time and it's another business. You know, I don't want those things anymore. I don't want to dance and do stupid and crazy things. I don't want it, Jörg. I don't want it. For me, it's finished. And this is my will. It is not even God's will. It's mine will. But God thinks it's not such a big problem. But for me, it's a big problem. Because I walk with Him. That's why I don't want it anymore. I want to be very pure. I want to be the most perfect man here on earth. That I can tell you, I am most perfect man here on earth. But I am not. I'm fighting with Jezebel's spirit. It's the only thing what I cannot stop. When I see a beautiful woman, man, wow, really happy. Yeah, but people will say, yeah, but that is, you are a man. Yeah, I do understand. I'm a man and I do have feelings. But these feelings, I want it to be kicked out of my dick. It needs to go out. I don't want it anymore. When I jerk myself, folks, and this is a dirty story maybe, but most of you people do. So, all of you do. All of you men. And don't lie to me, because you are a man! That's how it is. That's why I'm telling this story. I don't want it anymore. But I don't get it under control. Still not yet. So I talk to my Father every day about this problem. Every day I need to tell my Father God, I did fall. My Father God say, you did not fall. But I say, I did fall. I failed in my Father's eyes many times. But my Father say, no. And I say, yes. I want to be perfect in God. The most perfect human being ever was there was Jesus Christ. I want to be like Him. Here on earth. I want to be exactly like Him. And you know, my Father God told me, one day you will win. There will come a time, folks, and I think this time is soon, that I don't have to think about jerking anymore, or sex or sexy things for my eyes. Because then I am in the world and start to talk to you while you can see me. Because I will start walking. And I know this when God did come. I will start walking and talk to people for real. Not how you hear me now. But for real, that you can see me, can touch me and everything. Or can hurt me, or can love me. Can hate me. Can spit on me. You understand? So for me, this very difficult time will come. Because who will accept me in this world and who don't? I am on devil's playground, so legions of people will hate me on the way I work. And I'm scared to get hurt. But for me, there will be no way back. I must do it. I promised my father, I will not leave you in this. I sound the alarm now for more than 4 years, folks. This did start to happen when God did come. And God told me, go to the internet, my son, and start to learn. So here I am. And I did learn a lot. And sometimes I think, so, Father God, I'm done learning. I tell my Father God, I think I'm done learning. And Father God tell me, you are never done. There is so much more you still do not know. When you're done learning, you are 1 billion years farther away from what you are now. And I thought, is there so much? Oh yes, folks. There is a lot you can learn, but you need to walk with God. And God will tell you that there is so much. And it's real. And it's happening. God did tell me only a little story about the hail, rain, wind, storm, tornadoes, bad weather. Mountains what will explode but called a mountain. That's what God said. Mountains will explode but called a mountain. They will spit their fire. Any of it. Any mountain will explode. Stars are dirty. Stars with the name stars behind the name are dirty. All the stars. Are they all mind control? No, folks. These are the children. These are the fallen ones. But the mind control is for you. It's not for the celebrities. No. They control your mind. They only show you that they are sick and doing strange things. So that you will think, oh, hey, look, these are mind controlled people. No. These are people who are so deep in prayers with the devil that they do not understand what's going on around them. This is when you people see rocking forward and behind and all these kind of things, and they become very slowly. Like I told you, I saw people on a very bad place, walking very slowly, rocking very slowly, and this is the thing you see back here on earth. You understand? I've been to places, folks, and I see things, and I see it happening here, and it's happening in the pop stars. And the pop stars are not mind controlled, but they mind control you. That's the real story. And when they are far away, and they are on a commercial or on a TV program, and they don't react, people gonna think it's a clone. No, it's not the clone. It's not the clone. These are people that think about the devil and they are far away from the real world. They are in their world. You know? And other people see this and start to think, whoa, he is far away. What is going on? They are with the devil. That's what's going on. You know, I'm with God, I talk with God, and I start to walk and even don't know where I walk. And then I come on a place, and then I think, what the creep do I need to do here? And then I hear the voice of God and tell me, sit down and wait. You will get the answer soon. So I sit down and wait. Some men come to me, start to talk, and I think, I'm done talking. And the man did one, and that's it. And I feel I'm done, so I go the way home. And then when I'm home, I start to think, what did the man say? What was this? What was that? And, yeah. And then I look on TV and it starts to happen and all these kind of things, you know. I saw an airplane in the air and I did get a strange, bad, ugly feeling over me. And then I saw a number next to me and a number on the boat. And this was the number when the date it did happen with this airplane. And I can bring you to it. Then I can show you the real stuff, what did happen to me. And I did go home and I told my Father God, something did happen, but I cannot put my finger on it. It is something, but it's still far away, but something bad will start to happen. I click on the TV, I wait a few hours, and I see an airplane was shot down. This was the airplane go from Amsterdam, because I live in Holland, and I was sitting by the water where God did send me. I needed to sit down and look around. And then I saw the airplane going over me, and he did fly low, because Schiphol, this air place where it go off, I was there next to it, so the airplane was big. So I do understand. It was that same airplane I saw going. And this did happen, I think 11 o'clock it was. 11 o'clock I saw this airplane going over, and when I did click on the TV, it was falling down. It was 7 or 8 hours later or something. Or 6, I don't know. But it was that airplane. And God did send me there. And what can I do, folks? I do not have the capability to stop the airplane and pick it out of the air and put it down. If I could, I did it. Then these people are still alive. But this was the flight of death. I saw the flight of dying people. And I did not understand, but I did get a strange feeling. I told my Father God about it. I told him, what is going on? There is something very bad start to happening. And when I did click on the TV, the story come. I start to cry and I go to the internet. But I did go to the internet already before it did happen. And folks, that's what I am. I'm working together with God. And that's how I get the things. and know for sure. So you can hear me say, on this day it did happen. It was 7:17. And I can bring you there by 7:17 because it was written down on a pole and it was written down on a boat. And this boat comes every day because you need to go to the other side of the water. You understand? So the boat is there every day to bring people over and back, over and back. God showed me number 7, and on the pole I was sitting next to it. There was standing 17 and under it 1. So I also know it was one who did shot this out of the air. And this guy was Putin. And when Putin is listening, then Putin will think, but who is this man, eh? I become crazy of this guy. Because, he tells the truth. I know it was Putin. It was one man. One man with a big mouth. Shut it down. It's not the one who shoots. It is the one who speaks. It was Putin, folks. If you need to kill people, it is not your will, right? It is the will of the speaker, who is above you, right? If you become a soldier, you go into war. You don't want it. It is what this boss wants from you. So who is the real murderer? Is it you who do not want? Or is it the one who wants you to do it? You do not have a choice. It is the speaker. It is always the speaker. And the speaker is your boss. You can see me as a speaker and as your boss. And I'm telling you as your boss, don't do what these other bosses want from you. I want to give you the freeway, folks. You do have a choice. You are with so many. There are only a few bosses. What are you doing? Start to think, folks. You are not alone. Look around you. You are with so many. And there are not so many bosses. Maybe you still can win. Then the planet will become quiet. And then you will see my Father come quietly. When God need to come now, he come hard, folks. He come really hard. But if you listen to me now, you little people can win from the big people who are not with so many. And you will say, yeah, and the soldiers and all these kind of people who work for them. Yeah, talk with them. Try to take them away from that kind of shit. Normally speaking, these are people who belong to you and not to the big bosses. The big bosses, they take them because it was easy to take. The world still can be saved, folks. But you need to start now. Be together. Help each other. Listen to each other. Love each other on a normal way, please. And try to take away the people who are with the big bosses now. They work for them because of the money. They think it's everything. And do they want it? Do they want this boss? No, folks. They want this money. That's why I'm telling you about the devil. The devil do have everything you want. That's why you will go with this devil. The devil knows you like those things. And he is the one who can give it to you. That's why it goes so wrong. You are in love with money. Your flesh is weak. In any flesh you see. That is the truth, folks. You need to wake up. And you need to wake up soon. The world will not end. But you people will. And I think it is not necessary. And you also think he is right. It is not necessary to die. You can have a nice life, folks. But you need to know how. And I know how. It is exactly what I'm telling you right now. This is how. I hope, for once in your life, you will listen to a real boss who do not send you to war, who do not tell you go on your knees, but who will love you and understand you and talk with you and learn you, so that your eyes will be open and so will be your ears. And that your feelings will become strong in you. That you will start to understand who people are, good and bad. Got everything to do with your feelings. Please, folks, it is not too late yet. And I did warn so many times. For this end time is coming. It's next to you. And you see the beginning of the pain. This is not 9 months. It will be always pain on this earth. And now it needs to stop. And so will it be. 9 months of birth pain. Bullshit. The pain in this world is big and long. And still a long road to go. It's just a nice story. Birth pain. It's always hard. You will have always pain. I know what they mean with birth pain, because you will see that the earth become more in pain than it was. I do understand. And so will it be. But the birth pain will not go away. It will not take 9 months. It will take 7 years. Yeah? That's the birth pain. 7 years. It will start soon, this 7 years. The labor did start when Jesus was born. These are the labor pains. Or birth pains, how you call it. But the real pain will start when the child is there. For you folks, the real pain will start. When the child is born, the real pain starts. Got nothing to do with birth pains. You will get pain anyway, anyhow, anytime, anywhere. You understand? So I am not with these stories. Because it don't fit. It's not true, folks. It don't fit. That's why I don't go to churches and all this kind of bullshit. I don't read in the Bible. What do I need with the Bible? If I do have the real story next to me, it's God. That's the real story. You understand? He will tell me everything. The day I stand up, I even will not understand where I will go. You know? This is how I walk with God. And it happened many times. God wake me up, I stand up and I go somewhere. I don't know where. Because I am deep in God and I do what God tells me to do. And then I'm on the place and then I understand. Huh? What do I need to do here? And then I hear a voice in my head who will say, sit down and be still. So I sit down and be still. If it takes a whole day, I sit there the whole day. But most of the times I sit there an hour or 2 hours, and then I start to understand, oh yeah. And then I stand up and I go. Because then I'm done. And God will show me the numbers and the colors and the stories, and I look into the air and I see a cloud, and the cloud looks like something, and then I do understand what's going on. Yeah. The first time when I did meet my father, I told my father I love you. You know what my father did? He did make something out of clouds. And he sent me birds in a V form. And this did go through the heart. Peace and love, Father God said. I saw a beautiful heart. And when you saw this, your mind become crazier. It's the same with the story of this bird. There was a bird in a tree next in front of mine, no, not mine house, but the house I live in. And I did go outside because I saw it was a very strange bird. A bird like a parrot. He did have many nice colors. And suddenly the whole tree was filled up with it. They did wait. There was a man outside. I talked with him. I told him, you see that bird? He said, oh yeah, they come every year. I told him, I never saw them in my life. He told me, yeah, they are there every year. I told my neighbor, I'm gonna talk with one. I wanna know what's going on. He told me, man, you are crazy. I tell you, watch and learn. So I start to talk with the bird. And the bird starting to give me something back. And then I go to the man and I told him, did you hear what the bird said? And the man became white and he did say, I need to sit down. I told him, yeah, sit down. I told the man, the birds did fly away from their own country because it is polluted. That's what the birds did tell me. And the man told me, I'm sorry, I don't feel, I need to go inside. And I told my neighbor, yeah, go inside. It's a true story, folks. This man became crazier. He thought, what is this? And there was also another neighbor listening, and he did say to my neighbor, yes, yes, and now? The neighbor go inside with his tails between his legs. He never saw this coming. When I was done with this bird, he flew away together with his friends. I never saw them again. What you think, folks? You think I lie? I'm walking with God, you know. I cannot lie. It's despicable in God's eyes if you lie. So this kind of stories, I never lie. Any kind of stories, I never lie. Any story what comes out of my mouth right now, I will never lie. It's true, folks. I did talk about a clock. What kind of clock, I don't know. But I did say, the clock will stand still. Minutes later, I look CNN. The clock, bang, will be restored. So the clock will be quiet for 4 years. You think I'm lying? Scroll back, all the things I'm telling you are real happening to me. And it is exactly. You cannot go around it or think, no man, that cannot be. When you walk with God, you need to start to expect what cannot be. Definitely.